John Lunsford has come onto the field.
He was lining them up from 60 in pregame.
It's a part of the game that's really important.
This will be a 57-yard attempt.
A one snap, it's either make it or break it.
It's good!
Liberty kicker John Lunsford is a big-time scorer.
What a weapon he is!
With very specific job duties.
To score points, for field goals and extra points, and also on kickoff.
It's John Lunsford who kicks it off to get the game underway.
The ability to place the ball in certain spots.
And it's not going to be returned.
To eliminate some returns and some things that opposing teams try to do to us.
52-yarder.
John makes those long-distance kicks look easy because he's had so much practice through the years.
And it's good!
In the beginning, he didn't hone those skills just by kicking a football.
Soccer was my first love. I still have so many fond memories of soccer. I have multiple brothers and sisters as well, and so playing soccer with them, club and travel soccer, and getting better and better and better after every year, and then it just grows on you. I mean, you become to love it, and you live and breathe and talk about it, and you wear your jersey to church, and you wear it just becomes a lifestyle.
Going into his junior year in high school, John decided to give football a try, but not as a kicker. Maybe he thought he would be a receiver or quarterback. Then, during some downtime at a summer football camp, he decided to just kick a few.
So I do some extra points, and then I was like, let's move back. This is nothing. And I was like, let's get on the 30, the 35, the 40, and we got all the way back to the 50. So I made the 60 from the 50, but I thought it was just a 50-yard field goal because I didn't realize he actually had to add the end zone, because that's how little knowledge I had of football. And then we moved back to the opposite 45 and then the opposite 40. And then after I made those, my high school coach runs on the football field and he grabs me by the shoulder and pulls me off to the side, and he was like, do you realize what you just did? And I was like, I thought I was in trouble, so I was like, oh no, coach, sorry, I'm done. And he was like, no, you just kicked a really long field goal.
So from that point on, John Lunsford was the designated kicker. But football wouldn't be his only sport in high school.
I started running track my sophomore year of high school.
John Lunsford out of Evangelical Christian in lane 5.
And I wasn't that good. I was keeping up with some of the good guys on the team, but I wasn't really no standout.
By his senior year, that all changed.
I think this one could go down to the wire between Lunsford and Davis.
I did the 110 hurdles, the 300-meter hurdles, the high jump, and the 4x4.
And it's a fair start.
The 110 hurdles were definitely my favorite.
Davis is out good.
Because I would usually win that, so I was pretty happy with that. And I don't mean to brag, but that was definitely my favorite event.
And here comes Lunsford right in the middle of the track, but also in lane 7, that's Grant Reynolds. But now Lunsford, Reynolds, Davis. And that's the way it'll finish. 1, 2, 3.
Since coming to Liberty, football has been John's only sport. But no matter the sport or position, the main requirement is mental focus. And John says right before he kicks, his focus is clear.
If it's possible, to think about nothing. Because as a specialist, you can't overthink things. If you overthink it, or you try to, maybe, I'm gonna try to do a little bit more of this, or I'm gonna do a little less of this, you could harm yourself.
And Coach Fobb says this process gives security and confidence to the other players on the field.
Understanding that, even if the series is not a touchdown series, we know that, John has a leg, to kick a long one because he's done it before.
This one will be a 60-yard attempt, but the wind is against him to tie the game.
As excited as John Lunsford looks here, this is not his favorite part about playing football at Liberty.
Coming out of the tunnel, once you actually get to be a part of that, and you see the helmets kind of bouncing up and down, and you see guys like hitting each other, and they're just getting hyped. Oh my goodness, I don't even know how to explain it. Never thought I'd be playing college football. Obviously, God works in mysterious ways.